surprised, and I really am thrilled to see Boban and Nitin standing for Jesus. And it reminds me of my days when I got saved, and I was enthusiastic. I was ready to go and bring the whole world into Lord's fold. And I see that enthusiasm in you. I really appreciate it. As usual, every time I had to deliver a message, I prayed to the Lord and asked what I had to say, what I had to do. And this time also I was praying, and when I was praying, I heard from the Lord that He is going to come down and walk among us today, and He is going to heal people, those who are sick. And I was a little amazed because I was not going to speak on healing today. I was going to speak on the 7th verse from the cross. But as He has said, expect things to happen today because He is going to be here and He is going to walk while I'm speaking. The 7th verse that is from the cross is, Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. It's found in Luke chapter 23, verse 46. And when Jesus had cried out with a loud voice, He said, Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. Having said this, He breathed His last. Before I go into this, I'd like to take you back to something that has happened more than about 4,000 years before this incident. God created everything. In the beginning, He created the earth and the heaven. And He spoke and everything happened. He said, let there be light, and there was light. He said, let the firmaments, there will be a difference in the firmaments, and it was so. And He said, let the water gather in one place and let the dry land be visible, and it happened. And He said, let the grass and the trees and everything that has seed come forth, and they came forth. Then He said, let all the animals and all the creeping things and all the birds and all the fishes, they come into existence, and they came into existence. And then He created man in His own image, according to His own likeness. And He placed this man into the Garden of Eden, and He commanded him with only one commandment: don't eat the fruit of the tree. And a time came when Satan came and deceived Adam and Eve. And when it happened, probably there would have been a meeting in heaven. Probably Father would have looked at the Son, and Son would have looked at the Father, and the Son would have understood that he has not seen the Father so said. In his entire eternity, he has been with the Father. Father might have looked at the Son and might have said, Son, something terrible has happened today. And Son might have been listening. Father might have continued. We created human being in our image, in our likeness. We clothed him with our glory, and man has sinned. He has fallen from the grace. The glory we had given him, he has lost that glory. And he has found something that is called death. Man is dead. He is walking on the earth, but he is dead. And there is nothing I have that I can say to bring the man back to life. I spoke and the universe came into existence. I spoke, and the earth came into existence. I spoke, and everything that is seen in this world came into existence. But I have nothing to say to bring the dead man back to life. Son might have been listening, and he might have said to the father, Father, but we love them. We had to do something. We cannot let them be in this situation. We cannot afford it. And the father might have looked at the son and might have said, Son, there is only one way, and there is only one way it can be accomplished. Because for the remission of sins, blood has to be shed. And because man has fallen in sin, the whole world is under curse. There is no blood found in the earth that can be shed for the remission of sin. There is only one person who can shed holy blood to bring this dead man back to life. And it's you, son, it's you. Are you willing to go and pay the price? Son might have looked at the father and said, I love them dearly. I am ready. I am ready to go. I am ready to die for them. I am ready to shed my blood. I am ready to take the wages they have earned through sin, because wages of sin is death. I am ready to take that wages upon me. And son might have thought, how is going to happen? And father might have said to him that one day you are going to go to the earth, born of a woman, and you are going to accomplish this. And God might have said, we had to do it because God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish, but have an eternal life. That is the only way man can find eternity back. That's the only way man can receive eternal life. And Father might have said, let me go down, have a little chat with Adam. And he might have come down and he might have called, Adam, Adam, where are you? And Adam is hiding because he has known that he is not worthy to stand before God. He is not worthy to face God anymore. And God has a conversation with Adam.